Rising Shine Superstars, it's your favorite light coach MB, and today is a great day to be alive. Why? You know the answer, because you're still here. So stop what you're doing, comment below, and shout at the top of your lungs. Come through if you are thankful that God woke you up this morning. And for some reason you're not thankful, let me tell you why you're not thankful. You haven't identified your purpose. You don't understand the value that's within you. You don't understand how precious you are, how rare you are, how much impact you're supposed to have on this world. So today, if you're not feeling thankful for being alive, then I challenge you to seek out your purpose. Talk to God, ask for direction, and figure out what it is and why it is that you're still here, because you're still here for a reason. And whatever you're going through right now is only going to last a season. So please don't make a permanent decision based off of a temporary situation. Y'all, it's another great day to be great. Let's grow. Let's grow. Man, y'all ready for this? It's Friday. Hey, hey. Okay, you didn't ask for that, and it just came out of nowhere. All right, so yesterday we were focusing on, the question was for yesterday, are you down with other people's priorities? Did you do your homework? Did you sit down and figure out if your priorities are at the bottom of the totem pole and somebody else's is at the top? And are you going to do what you need to do to make that shift to where there is no totem pole? And you just focusing on your own priorities? Because yesterday we talked about why our priorities are so low. Because we're committed to the wrong commitments and we're loyal to the wrong people. And we need to get the confidence to decommit and retract our loyalty so that we can focus on what it is that God purposed us for our life. But if you missed yesterday's video, click the link in the description. It's there. You can go back and watch it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, click that like button, and do me a favor. If you're getting anything out of this, any encouragement, any inspiration, any motivation, just share this out with 5 people. Today's question for you is, are you down with other people's pain? You like, no, I don't like my own pain. Why am I gonna be down with somebody else's? Well, let's go. Let's figure out before we answer that question. If you are, in fact, are you the go-to therapist unofficially for the family? Or maybe you just like to watch reality shows every now and then. Is your downtime when you decompressing from a long day of work, does it consist of you scrolling through Facebook and checking to see what kind of venting someone else is doing about their current situation or what's going on in the world? Those are all pains, guys. But you're like, no, that's not me. I'm not down with other people's pain. I just watch the news. It's all pains, guys. You tuning into the morning news and the evening news. All 3 of these things have the same side effects: negative energy, negative information, and negative outcomes. And guess what? They're all leeches of your time. When you're giving your time, your attention, and your energy to some negativity that you're seeing on a day-to-day basis, that you're listening through to the radio, when you're listening to at church or at work, all of these other things, you're telling your energy source, hey, I'm kind of seeking this, so give me some more, give me some more. And we have so much access. It's so easy to get to this that we wake up and the first thing we do before we do anything else, before we get out of bed, before we can open our eyes good and get the crust out of them, we're on social media. Well, what happened when I was asleep? Or we turn on the news. What happened over there when I was asleep? Or we check our messages to see if anybody contacted us last night because something was going on in the family, and we know that when something's going on, they usually come to us. What happened when I was asleep? We're addicted to the pain of other people. Well, I'm not addicted. Okay. Well, turn it off. Don't go on social media. Don't watch the news. Don't listen to the radio. Don't text those family members that you know are seeking advice and counsel for a whole day or a week and see if you can make it. It's too much access. It's too easy. Remember, I've said it before. I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to keep on saying it. Where your attention goes, your energy flows, and where your energy flows, that's what grows. What we give our attention to, our time to, and our energy, that's what we're attracting more of in our life. And then we sit back and wonder, well, why am I always getting in car accidents? Why am I always late for work? Why am I always in a traffic jam? Why am I always missing the light? All of these little things, it feels like negative energy. It's because that's what we're attracting to us. Because we're telling our energy source, hey, I'm seeking for this, and I'm still seeking, and I'm still seeking. So I need you to come up out of me and do the same for me in my world. We think it's just going to stop right here in the palm of our hands, but it's bigger than us. It's in the atmosphere. Are you down with other people's pain? Are you using other people's pain as a distraction to take you away from the pain of your own situation, the misery, the dissatisfaction, the hurt, the agony, the tears of what you're going through right now? And so you're looking somewhere else to be able to compare it, or just say, God, I thank you, that's not me. Are you addicted? Are you down with other people's pain? And you like, well, I mean, what's wrong with me, being a listening ear, lending loving advice to my cousin? She just needs, let me ask you this before you finish that statement. Did you go to school and get your degree in counseling? Are you certified in counseling? Did God purpose your life to be a counselor? Because if not, she can go hire a therapist, which lets you off the hook so that you can get focused on what it is that you're supposed to be doing in life, so that you can actually help the people that God has waiting for you to help by living out and fulfilling your purpose. Well, I know I watch reality shows, but it's not really affecting me because I know that everything on a reality show is staged. Like, I know that. So I'm not concerned about what I'm seeing. It's not affecting me at all, but it is. Because you're energetically and emotionally attached to what's happening. You talking back to the screen. You saying, ooh, child, I wouldn't have done this, that, and the third with so-and-so. But the real and the most important part of this is, you may think that you're aware that everything is staged and it's not affecting you, but your subconscious doesn't. All your subconscious knows is what it sees, which is what you show it. And so it's taking that in, and it's like, okay, this is what she want. This is what he want. Got it. Got the recipe. Boom, bring it here. Your intention, your energy, and your time is going to tell you what your life is going to look like. Don't question why you're not happy with where you are and why you can't get out of this place when you spend your time looking at unhappiness in places that you wouldn't even want to be in. How are you doing that? Why are you doing that? What is important to you right now that you say that you want, but you're not doing what you need to do to get to it? Are you down with other people's pain? Because we have a thing called time here. And time is not refundable. It's not exchangeable. You can't get to the end and be like, yo, let's go back because there's something else I wanted to do. You have a certain amount of time left. How are you spending it? It's like when you were a kid at the grocery store, at a certain age you can go in and you can ask your mom to get you something, and like it was no limit, no cap. Now, she wouldn't always get you something, but you could ask, hey mom, can I have this? And some days you would be blessed just for asking, and other days you would be like, no, not today. But then you got a little older and she was like, here's $5. You can have whatever you want, but once it's gone, it's gone. Now you looking at the $5 like, I don't really want to, I know that I want that, but it's $2.79. You're not even thinking about tax. It's $2.79, so I know that's $2 at least, and then some. If you're good at math, you know it's half of your $5. I'm going to save this for a later time, because now your purchasing power has a limit. Before it was limitless. You could ask and you could get yes or no. You could ask and you could get yes or no. Now you've been handed the purchasing power. You've been handed a max of what you can get with what you have. So now you're more conscious of how you're spending it. But how are you spending your time? What if you knew the purchase power of your time? What if your purchase power was 5 years from now? And that was it. Once it's gone, it's gone. What if your purchase power is 8 months from now? Once it's gone, it's gone. What if your purchase power is 3 days from now? How are you going to spend the time you have left? Are you going to continue to concern yourself with the family stuff that you can't even help, that's not going to help you get to where you're going? Are you going to concern yourself with trying to keep up with the Kardashians and see who found love at first sight? Are you going to stop by the office cooler and see who you can talk to about what's going on in cubicle 393? You gonna go to church and wait to sit next to Miss Bessie, who ain't doing nothing but talking about Miss Lewis, who complaining about why the pastor doesn't have a wife? Is your purchase power gonna change how you operate now? Or are you gonna change how you operate now, knowing that you have a limit on the life you have left, and knowing that every day you wake up with breath in your lungs and air and life in your body is another opportunity for you to make better decisions so that you can get closer to the life of your dreams, to the body, to the health, to the finances, to the houses, the cars, the relationships, whatever it is that you want, the new business, the book. What do you want? What is your purpose in life? What are you supposed to be doing with yourself? What is it that you haven't done that's just in the back of your head? It's just sitting there and you're just holding on to and waiting on it, and you're about to take it to the grave with you. Let it out. Take advantage of your opportunities. No opportunity wasted. Get to work now, because you're supposed to be helping somebody. You're supposed to have an impact on this world. But you're so busy being down with other people's pain, because you're trying to numb your own. You don't want to think about your own. That's what drug addicts do, guys. They take a drug, they get high so that they can take themselves away from the pain. Well, what happens is eventually that one time isn't good enough, so they take more. And then eventually that maxes out, so they take more. And then eventually they get to a point where they don't even get high anymore, but it's just a habit. And because we have access to the news, we have access to social media, we have access to the radio, we have access to our friends and family and people we don't know in the palm of our hands, at some point we're not even seeking the negativity anymore, because our brains are getting numb to it. We can sit there and scroll for 2 hours and not remember what we saw, because now it's just a habit. What if somebody were to secretly watch you for a whole week? And I know you're probably like, they probably secretly watching me now. Shoot. They probably are. But what if somebody was to secretly watch you for a whole week? You didn't know it. You just went about your day-to-day life, your day-to-day habits, you're doing the things you normally do. How much of your purchasing power would they see went to the news, went to listening to the radio, went to talking and gossiping at work, went to listening to the latest church drama? How much of your purchasing power that you have left went to reality shows and social media drama and fight night? How much of your purchasing power would go to other people's pain? Think of a number, just wild guess. How many hours? 2 hours a week? 12 hours a week? I bet you if you came up with a number and doubled it, still would be less than what you realize. We got to get focused, because there's more of you to give. There's more that's prepared for your life. You just have to be confident in yourself, and you have to believe in yourself. You have to realize how precious you are, how valuable you are, how expensive you are, how rare you are. Because whatever it is that you have to offer the world, nobody else can offer it to the world the way that you can. And you're allowing your poor health to hold you back. You're allowing your debt to hold you back. You're allowing your insecurities and your limiting beliefs and the lies that you're telling to hold you back. You're allowing other people's pain to hold you back from the only thing that you say you want in life. Because you're giving them your time, your attention, and your energy. So sit with yourself today and just think about it. Am I down with other people's pain? Take back your purchasing power. Get mindful of it. Know that you don't have that much time left, and want to do something with the time you do have left. We're not going to be here forever. Like 150 years from now, none of us are going to be here, but 150 years from now is not that far away. If you think about it, what are you going to do with the breath that you have now? Are you going to take action? Instead of spending time looking up negative stuff, are you going to spend time seeking out positive podcasts? Are you going to spend time meditating on what it is that you want in life, seeking out a coach or a counselor or whatever, whoever it is that you need to help you get to where you want to go, because you know what to do? You trying to lose weight? What do you need to do? Burn more calories than you take in. You're trying to get out of debt. What do you need to do? Save more money than you spend. It's simple stuff. And we want to blame it on, I need somebody to tell me how to do this. I don't understand the process for that. No, the only thing we have to do is take action. It's just as simple to get out of debt by saving and spending less as it is to see what Rosetta was talking about 3 days ago. And Kathleen, how her children are still fighting. Stop spending your purchasing power on things that aren't helping you get closer to the life that you want. I'm serious, guys. It's time to get serious. It's time to get focused because we don't have that many days left. And I want you to, if you can't make it to the goal that you have set before your purchase power is up, at least start living like you did. At least start taking actions, have the mindset, have the words, give out the positive energy, reflect all negative energy because you don't want that. Are you down with other people's pain? Or are you down with fulfilling your own purpose? Are you down with hitting your goals? Are you down with becoming a better person and a better version of yourself than you were yesterday, 10 minutes ago, 2 seconds ago? Are you down? Be down with yourself. Because there's plenty of other people to be down with other people's stuff. But if you get down with yourself and you see just how great you are, there's no limit to what you can accomplish. But you know what it is, and what it always will be. It's a great day to be alive. It's a great day to be great, and it's a great day to find the greatness in you. Now go out there today and live the greatest day of your life.